So let me ask you this. If we are coming to the conclusion of this case, Josh, where do you stand right now in terms of it? I mean, obviously, there was a situation yesterday, and it might have been actually the other day. I was interviewing Gene Rossi, and he said, I think this jury is going to really pay attention to these closings. I don't think that they have decided this case yet. They're waiting for the closing arguments to wrap everything up, which is, by the way, what they should do. They shouldn't have a decision right now, but how many times do we cover cases where juries have already made up their minds, maybe at the beginning or during the course of a trial? Do you think that this is a situation where the jury is waiting for those closing arguments to make their final decision?
You know, jurors are just people, right? I mean, I know they get that instruction to please reserve your decision making till you've heard all the evidence. They can't help themselves. They're just like us. They're sitting here and they're coming to opinions every single day as this thing unfolds. And I believe after a long trial like this, with a lot of evidence, a lot of witnesses called, they probably dug their heels in. I wouldn't be surprised if they've already made up their minds. Now, maybe something comes out in the closing argument that they hadn't thought of, a piece of evidence they hadn't considered, or a way of presenting that evidence to them that kind of persuades those who might be on the fence. But I think with this long of a trial, it comes down to, do you believe Johnny or do you believe Amber? And that's a pretty clear-cut question there. And if they've made up their minds on that, I don't know what other evidence they could hear in closing that might dissuade them otherwise.